Hello everybody, welcome back to another Dev Diary. I'm Aaron, I'm the lead developer at Armchair Interactive, and today I'm going to be showing you the newest 1.6 update, battle customization. So the first thing you may notice is the Prussian Eagle is now fully animated, so he's just doing his thing. Yeah, but let's hop in. More important than that, you're going to notice that lobbies are now completely overhauled. They look much better, much cleaner, and more importantly than that, there's a lot more customization that players can have. So, you can actually fully build your own army from scratch now. There we go, you can buy them, sell them, and you have a limited amount of funds. And as the host, you have a lot of settings you can play around with. Settings are going to be manipulated here in the future, but we're still using the old system temporarily, but that will of course be fixed in the future. So as the host, you can modify the amount of points to spend, modify the unit cap. So let's say I just do 3, maybe put the points to 500. You'll notice, there we go, I can only select 3 units. Perfect. And, let's say somebody builds their army. As the host, you can customize it and it'll update for everybody. So no need to worry about that, save for points. So let's just say, I don't know, unit cap of 10 and let's do 1,000. And of course you can customize everything else like before. Change the order amount, turn timer, and map. And you have the other functionality as well. You can change faction. So I can change over to France or stay as Prussia. And let's buy one of each unit and we'll go in game and take a look at it. Alright, so we're in game now and you'll notice the 3 units I bought in the lobby have appeared on the map. And this would not be very exciting if they're all the same, but another mechanic we've been working on is unit perks. So when I expand this UI, you'll see the symbols in the center. Those are perks, and they give modifiers to units and make them unique from one another. So let me give you an example. In Fire and Maneuver, there's 2 different types of orders. There's firing orders and there's maneuvering orders, hence the name of the game. So, for example, when I move this unit up, that's a maneuver order, and when I fire, that's a firing order. And you can do one of each of these per turn, so I can move up and I could fire the unit. But I couldn't, for example, move my unit up and then change formation. You can't do that. You can't do 2 of the same orders per turn. In the same way that I couldn't fire at a unit and then charge him, since that would be 2 fire orders. Now let me get rid of that. This perk in the middle is the efficiency perk, the orange perk. And that allows you to do just that. 2 maneuver orders in a turn. So for example, normally you can't move up and then change formation, but with the efficiency perk, I can. So I could walk up and then change into attack column. And the perk next to it, the yellow one, that's the breech-loader perk. And that allows you to do the same thing, but with firing. So I could fire at a unit twice. Let's say I marched across this whole map. I could fire at this unit twice, or fire at this unit, then this unit, or charge a unit. Well, I could fire at a unit, then charge it. And the last perk we'll look at is this blue perk, the shock perk. And that just gives you, it's simple, it just gives you +1 damage when you charge a unit. Another exciting part about this update is, previously in Fire and Maneuver, when you select a faction, it was functionally the exact same as the other faction. So Prussia and France were exactly the same. All that would change is the artwork of the units and the music. But now, when you select a faction, so for example, if I click on Prussia, you'll see I have different types of line infantry, foot guard. When I go back and pick France, you can see they have an extra unit, and they're all unique to France. And of course they have different perks, different play styles, so there's a lot of fun to be had just customizing your army and seeing which faction is your favorite. Alright, so that just about covers everything for this week. If you're interested in trying out the game yourself, we do have a Patreon where you can gain access to Fire and Maneuver right now. The Landwehr tier gains access to the game next month for only $3. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Tag, our current holder of the Golden Pickelhaube. The Golden Pickelhaube is a role in our community Discord for the current undefeated Grand Master of Fire and Maneuver. Anybody can challenge him for the title, so if you're interested, make sure to join the Discord community and ask about it. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for our developer, Geo, who will be releasing the next Dev Diary. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you're curious about anything, but I will see you next time.